You were talking about digital banking.
Yeah, because, you know, like, because initially when it was first even suggested, you know, first let me give a shout out to Sarah. She said, yeah, but I'm like, see, that's just like Wave, just sending chums. You know, okay, we've got some other guys that came, things happened. It's like they just demired. So when you say digital banking, are we thinking, okay, bank account, are we able going to do that? Because deposits, so like the questions that were asked, that was what what David addressed. Those are the things that we were questioning a lot, you know, because, you know, we would like to do PayBill, but we can't. I don't think there's any platform yet that has provided that ability to do PayBill.
And that PayBill part we've been talking about.
We've been talking about it because sometimes I just don't want to M-Pesa my brother or my sister, okay, the money, because chances are,
because we know where it's gonna go.
It might go over there, Diani Beach or something, or Diani or whatever. But if you have a pay bill, bar next door. I'm a numero 5.
It seems people up have had experience.
Where
numero close.
Yeah, numero close. I'm like, hey, usitume hapo utafuliza. There's fuliza.
No.
But if you let's say want to pay school fees for, you know, your niece, your cousin or whatever, nikuitisha tu pay bill and you sambaza na your story kwisha. If you can actually send it from here, and we have actually questioned, like, is there any service that can be able to do that? We can deposit into banks, yes. We want to be able to submit to a pay bill number.
Yes, because
everything is pay bill.
Yeah, we've had the problem of you have to open a bank account in Kenya, and then now you have to learn, you know, like the Kenyan account system. Sometimes it's not.
And to open a bank account, don't you need someone to co-sign for you? That one changed.
No, that changed. That used to be back in the day.
Omoshe's time, back in the Enzis Akina Omosh.
Yeah, that was
the 1950s.
A long time ago. Yeah. Okay. So the banks in Kenya actually offering very good services, but if you're used to the American style of banking, you'll still have some learning to do, even just navigating, you know, like online, wanakupatia sijui kitu inaitwa active ID, just logging on, username and password. I think there's a lot of security issues with Kenyan accounts because you have to download another app that constantly gives you a password. Anytime you want to do a fresh login, you have these apps that give you a fresh ID so that you can log back in again. So I think this will be interesting to see what WAYAPAY will come up with, because I think Waya understands the African immigrant here in the United States, especially
the way Hemstone has
and I sometimes feel back home they like marketing to us a lot to open accounts, but I feel like they don't quite, you know, like understand us. Like there was I quickly went and asked for a schedule of fees, you know, like in the bank that I'm banking with in Kenya, and I don't think it's a legal requirement in Kenya. Out here in America, when you open a bank account, they're required to actually give you something called a schedule of fees. These are all the possible fees that you could be charged. Not the fees that they're charging you, all the possible fees that you could be charged, be it an overdraft, if there's a minimum balance requirement, you know, like how you're going to be charged. So in Kenya, they told me there are no fees in this account. Then when I go and check, I'm seeing a fees here and a fee and a fee there. So I'm asking, okay, fine, I need to understand these fees, but I got it. You know, it's not a legal requirement in Kenya, so they don't quite understand us. Mika.